Hi everyone, me again. Still don't know why I'm doing this. So I asked what should I do for my next video, and a lot of you, people in my group's chat said that I should make a video about my crush, explaining all of it, like how I met them, blah blah blah. So because I don't have any idea what to do next, I thought, well, I should just begin with this. So, the beginning. I met him like 4 years ago, I think 4 years ago. And my brother asked me, well, do you want to go swimming? I said, sure. So he went to go to the swimming pool, and there he was. He was there with a lot of my brother's other friends. And I remember he came out of the pool, and I was like, God damn, he's hot. So he was like, the I don't even know, but I thought he was just really hot and cute, and so if my brother hadn't pushed me to move forward, I probably would have fainted or ran away. So we swam and all that, and I really liked him, and he was hot, but I also thought, well, I'm probably gonna see him once and then it's over, but no, I didn't. I saw him the rest of the week at my brother's place, and we got to know each other a little bit. We asked things about each other, and so I got to know him. Then I saw him like every weekend I was home. I saw him. So I was like, yeah, I see him again. Oh, nice. But it wasn't really that nice. Because I noticed I was falling in love with him. And I mean, most of you will be like, oh, cute, you're falling in love. But nope, it's not cute if it's your brother's best friend that you're falling in love with. I actually never believed in love at first sight, but then I was like, well, maybe it does exist, because I've only seen him like 3 or 4 times and I'm completely in love with him. So that's it. Wait, let me show you my man's necklace. Yeah boy. So I saw him a lot of times, got to know him, still thought he was cute and handsome and all that, and hot. And so I got to know him. I told my mom, hi, you were angry because I didn't mention you. So my mom, love you, adore you, you're beautiful. So I told my mom first, and she was like, oh yeah, I noticed, blah, blah. And then I told my brother's girlfriend that I really liked him. And she was like, yeah, we noticed. So we talked a lot via WhatsApp, and like casually, like, oh, what are you doing today? How's school? Oh, nice. How's your work? Oh, nice. And then I got drunk and apologized for texting him too much, and he said, well, I don't care, I think it's sweet and I like talking to you. And I was like, oh my god, you like me too. But of course he didn't. So I said, well, I'm sorry if it's annoying that I like you. And he was like, oh yeah, I know. I was like, wait, how do you know? He said, well, I noticed you like me, the way you do and the way you talk, and you're all blushy around me. And I was like, fuck, okay. So the next day I woke up, I thought, oh, maybe it's a dream, but it wasn't. So I read everything, and it became really awkward every time we saw each other. Like, hey, how you doing? Nice. Okay, bye. And before that it was like, hey, how you doing? Talk for an hour and stuff. So then I didn't see him for like a year, and then he made a Facebook, and I was like, he added me as a friend. I was like, boy. So I edited him, added him as a friend, and I asked like, hey, how you doing? Didn't talk in a long time. He was like, yeah, what are you doing? I was like, oh yeah, well, I'm home for Christmas. We're gonna have a Christmas dinner. And he said, oh yeah. I said, do you have any plans? He was like, no, I don't. And then I said, well, maybe you can come by and eat with us. And he was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, so I asked my mom. She said, okay. And then the next day he came. It was first awkward, but then it was like, yay, presents, yippee, yay. We got him something. I remember it was like perfume, I guess. I don't even know. And then I didn't speak for him for a long time. But then a couple times I saw him at my brother's place. One time, he was in the yard sitting without his t-shirt on, and I went outside and I was like, damn. And then he put his t-shirt on back again. I was like, hey, why? Because it was kind of awkward between us. So then after that I didn't see him for a long time, again for like months. I came home and he was there. He picked me up a couple times from the Schiphol, like Amsterdam airport, because that's the way I go home. Then he drove us home, me and my brother, and so then he kind of stopped doing that, and I was like, okay, this is getting weird. Why is it getting weird? And then he blocked me. Yeah, he blocked me on everything. He deleted me from Facebook. He blocked me on Messenger. He blocked me from WhatsApp, everything else. And I was like, well, okay, what's wrong? So I was, heartbroken. I cried for like 3 weeks every night about it. And then I asked my brother's girlfriend what was going on. And then he said to her that I was texting him a lot. Okay. So I went like, well, I don't text him a lot, like we just have regular things to talk about, like how was your work? And the funniest part was he texted me how is school. So I texted him back, and that was like every day almost. And when I was in class I didn't answer, so in my opinion I didn't do much, but I don't even know. So then it became all awkward, and I didn't see him for a long time. For like almost 2 years I didn't see him because it was awkward, so we didn't see each other. And then I moved to France to be a babysitter for a year. So then I didn't see him then, and then I found out he moved to LA. Hi, you know what I'm talking about now. He moved to LA and we didn't see each other. Well, I found out he moved to LA after he was living in LA for like half a year. I was like, nice, let me know whatever you want. So then I found out via my brother, because I asked, well, how is he doing? And he said, well, my brother said he's living in LA. And I was like, wait, what? So then this year New Year came, and my brother and I went to a party, and I was like, well, is he gonna be there? And my brother was like, no, he's not gonna be there. Well, fuck you, he was there. So I got all like, oh my god, he's not, oh my god. So sorry, Wesley, I pretended I didn't see him, but of course I saw him the moment he walked in. So I was looking around, looking who I knew, and then he walked in. I was like, Scheiße, fuck, what do I do? So I called my mom. I was like, Mom, he's here, what do I do? And my mom said, well, just act normal, just, like your friends, act like your friends. And I did that, and it was all cool, and, and then the part came when I was like, well, do you like me? Do you like me not? What do you want? So there was this other guy. I'm not gonna name him because, privacy. I was kind of flirting with him, and every time I was with this other guy, like, even it was talking, eating chips with him, getting a drink, or just like waving at him. Oh, I wanted to say his name. my crush came in and be like, "Hey, how you doing? Didn't see you for a long time. You want to dance? You want to do that? Go outside." And I was like, "Well, okay, that's." I felt like he was jealous. So the girlfriend of my brother and I, we were kind of hungry because of the alcohol, so we went to get a bag of Doritos. So we were eating it, and then this guy I was flirting with came by, and I was like, "Hey, you want some chips?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure, like it." So I was like, "Okay." And then suddenly my crush came in, grabbed me, started to dance with me. I got awkward, standing still. I was like, "Hey, you want chips?" Not awkward at all. So he said, "No, no, it's okay." And then the guy I was flirting with just walked away, and I was like, "Dude." And then my crush walked away also, and every time I was talking to the guy I was flirting with, my crush would be like, "Get away from her." He was like looking like that, and I didn't know. I mean, of course I know because I've been watching him for the whole night. So I kind of ignored it. I was happy but also annoyed at the same time because I was trying to get over him for 5 years, and then he just whoops in, ruined my night, and so I played beer pong against him. I think I lost. I don't even remember. And we were outside talking about how LA was and stuff, and he told me some gangsters almost robbed him, and that he was ready to die and ready to fight. And I was like, "Sure, you're just a pussy, I know him, he's a pussy." So I was like, "Sure." So I felt like he was trying to impress me with this gangster talk, because he was almost robbed 3 times in 5 days, and I was like, "Sure, you'll I don't even know." I felt like he was like over making it big so he looked cool against me. And I have a tattoo, and he didn't even see it yet. So he was like, my brother was cold. I was holding him and, warming me up, all cozy and stuff. And my brother was like, "Yeah, you have a new tattoo." But, oh my God, I think I said it, but I don't even know. So my crush was like, "Yeah, I have a new tattoo on my shoulder." And I was like, "Oh, nice." And then my brother was like, "Yeah, she has a tattoo as well." And he was like, grabbing my hand and be like, "Why, blah, blah." And so that was kind of awkward. And then I went inside with the Flirty guy, get the drink, all that. And then I went outside again to see the fireworks, and me and my brother were there, and we were like, "Oh, cozy, nice, blah, blah." And then he came over, and my brother was like, "No, I want to see this with her, So, and yeah, okay. I just got screamed at because we're gonna eat in a minute, so not gonna edit. So that happened. That just happened. Awkward. So, wait, where was I? Oh yeah, with the fireworks. So we were watching the fireworks, and my brother said, "No, I just want to stay here with her. Just walk over there. You can see the fireworks over there." So I had a feeling that he wanted to be close to me while watching the fireworks, but I mean, I don't care. He can watch us. He can stand as close as he wants. I'd be happy. But yeah, my brother is kind of cute. So we were watching, and I saw him look over a couple times because my brother and I were holding each other, watching the fireworks, "Oh wow, boy, beautiful," and then holding my ear, and he was protecting my ears, my brother, and I was like, "Dude, stop." And then we left, and had a good time, me and my brother, while watching the fireworks. And I saw in the corner of my eye him looking over and peeking and that kind of stuff. And I mean, I think he really wanted to stand next to me or next to my brother. I don't even know. And then we went inside, music played again. We get the drink and toast and everything and say Happy New Year to everyone. And then this bitch came over to him. I don't even know her name, but I mean, I noticed it. And she grabbed his hand, and I was like, what? How do you dare? How do you dare? So I was like looking, I was like, okay, live his life, do what he wants. I'm gonna live my life. I'm flirting with this guy. He's, do what he wants. He's older, blah, blah. And I looked at their hands and be like, okay, my heart is in like million pieces now. And then he looked at me and he let her go and then smiled at me. And then he turned away from her like, I don't want you. And I was like, why? Why would he do that? He blocked me. He doesn't talk to me. And then he acts like jealous. He acts big in front of me. I mean, it's weird. And it's a whole story that I feel like he's trying to get me jealous, or he doesn't want to hurt me because I'm the sister of his best friend. So, yeah, I don't even know. I mean, even after 5 years, I'm still not over him. I mean, I say that a lot to myself, that I really think that he's the one. I think I'm never gonna find anyone that I love as much as I love and care about him. But you never know. I'm just 20. Maybe I find someone who's better and doesn't block me and ignores me. But maybe I don't, and I'll be single for the rest of my life. But my door is closed at the moment, but my door is always open for you, crush, if you know who I'm talking about. Oh, side note, I'm gonna post every other day. So today I'm gonna post, tomorrow not, and the day after tomorrow I'm gonna post, and so on, so on. So I'll see you guys the day after tomorrow, and I hope my story about my crush for 5 years now is a little bit funny, a little bit dramatic, a little bit me, a little bit everything. I hope he does not see this. I know my brother sees this, so probably, my brother's gonna see this. So Wesley, don't send him this. You know who I'm talking about. Don't send him this. Don't talk about it. No, just cut it. Okay? My YouTube, I'm gonna tell everything. I'm gonna make a video about you, about my mom. Mom, love you. Still, shout out. And hope you enjoyed my crazy story about my crush. Wesley, don't share it to him. Okay? Share it to everyone else, but not to him. Mom, love you. Shout out again because you got angry I didn't talk about you last video. I just saw a notification. I got almost 80 views. Love you guys. Probably all friends of my brother, but still love you guys. And see you guys next time. Bye.